Creativity doesn't spark from nowhere. You have to create the space for sparks to happen. I'm waiting. Hey, my name is Darz. Welcome here on this channel. We learn, we grow, we expand the comfort zone. Don't know what that was, but I'm learning to just enjoy the journey on the way to big goals and dreams and fully become my authentic self. Join me if you're interested, subscribe. And today is just a day. It's just a day.
But it was just my mind playing tricks fly by.
I'm just looking out the window. There's like very light rain falling. I don't know if you can see it right there. I'm just appreciating the little waving of the leaves on the trees, a little bit of breeze happening. We got a new road recently, so the road just looks so fresh and dark and new. The greenery, there's like a little ditch where the, runoff flows. And so there's like a split between where the ditch is, and then there's grasses and weeds and big leaves growing on the sides, and then an apple tree here, an apple tree there, and big long grass at the base of each apple tree. There's this little baby tree growing over there. I've just been realizing how much, so this is the house that I grew up in. I was born at the hospital nearby and came to live at this house, and I lived here till I was 18, and then I moved out and all over the place. Anyway, I'm back again. But there's this tree here that used to be quite small. Like, we couldn't even climb it. Didn't really have any substance. It was just a tiny little twig of a tree that would bend if you pulled on it. And now it's like a thick tree that it will not bend for sure. It's really getting tall. And then there's this other tree here that used to be like this big grand old tree, but then it slowly had pieces cut off of it because it's close to the driveway, and a big half of it like fell off, and maybe in a storm or something, or just got cut off. And it's like a lot different view out this window than it used to be. Like, it's the same, but it's different. Like, that apple tree even was like pretty small. That little mini tree was not there. The garden wasn't there. We had horses at one point. It's just so interesting how a view changes over time, and with the seasons, and with the, like the new road. And thankfully there's no houses that have grown across the road from here. So in that way, it's always been the same view, like grass and trees, field. I'm trying to speak a creative spark into action, trying to make something happen. There's a couple videos that I'm working on that I just haven't been able to, they're in the works, but they're not ready yet. They'll be ready. I've mentioned them in recent videos, and so I'm not going to mention them again, but they're still coming. Well, here I am mentioning them. It seems like usually when I'm in a place where I'm like, oh, I don't know what to film, don't know what to talk about, then I'm just like, okay, let me just get the camera ready. Sometimes when I'm getting the camera ready, something pops into my mind. Or sometimes after I hit record, then it pops into my mind. Sometimes I pull out my phone and ask ChatGPT. I don't know what happened with my hair. I don't really know. Some days are just a chill day where you stare out the window and wonder where the creativity went. I heard something recently, like, there's no such thing as creative block. There is just, I can't remember how it ended. Fill in the blank. That was lame. Do you ever make yourself laugh? I do. Isn't that good? Isn't that great? Okay, let me ask. How about this? ChatGPT is great. It just pulls ideas out of nowhere. Video title ideas for when you don't know what to film or talk about, just staring out the window at nature and commenting on how things change slowly over time. The other great thing, it just compliments you. If you're ever looking for a compliment, ask ChatGPT. This is a beautifully minimalist, reflective concept. It breaks the high energy mold and invites viewers into presence and slowness. When done right, it's pattern interrupt and poetic and emotionally grounding, the kind of content that quietly resonates, especially with overstimulated, burned out audiences. Nature reminded me today, and actually just in this moment, that growth is slow. Someone said something to me recently, like, I don't know, in the past year or something. I just remember this comment really stuck with me. And that is, okay, the essence of the comment stuck with me, not the actual comment. They were just saying something about how God takes care of everything and how cows still survive. They're not like working or rushing around trying to do stuff or worrying about, is there going to be food? They get fed, they get water, they survive, they live. Some of them live happy lives. I mean, not that a cow can really say if they live a happy life or not, but just a reminder to let some of those slow moments be slow moments and not rush into things, and just know that life continues to go and grow even when you're not like pushing it with all your might. And maybe especially when you're not pushing with all your might. Like when you are putting in all that energy and pushing and shoving and clawing, it's a very desperate, like, it almost makes things worse. You know, when you're in a rush and you're trying to do something fast, that literally means the same thing. Okay. You know, when you're in a rush and you tend to be more clumsy when you're rushing? I do anyway. I'm like trying to get out the door as fast as possible to go somewhere. And it's like, I keep dropping things. I keep misplacing things. I keep forgetting what I'm doing. I keep bumping into things. Like, that's when all of that shaky, misaligned energy comes through. But when you're just calmly going about grabbing your keys and putting your phone in your pocket and grabbing the stuff that you need to grab, like nothing slips and falls and you don't bump into things. And yeah. Fun fact, in case you couldn't tell, I sort of filmed all of those pieces totally out of order. So I hope I can make this come together in the edit. Thank you for being here. I hope you enjoyed this little slow video, and I will see you tomorrow. Okay, I just don't really know if I'm ready to turn off the camera yet, because I'm like, was that good enough? Was that enough? Was that all I need for today? Yeah, that's all I need for today. It doesn't always have to be perfect. Not every video is viral. Only the next one. Just kidding. Okay. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. You never know. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow. I don't know. Sometimes I'm just a little interesting. Bye.